Hi there. I wanted to create and offer a practice that can help you create a sense of security, nourishment, safety, and support within your own body. A feeling of being held like you're in a cocoon, and a place for you to be able to rest and let some things go so you can feel a sense of replenishment and renewal in these times of a lot of intensity and a lot of change that we've been going through as a planet, as a world, maybe within your own life, because often our lives, well, they for sure mirror and feel what's happening in the world around us, and sometimes our own personal lives mirror deep change that's happening in the world too. So if you're feeling all those things and you're noticing that coming up in your life, you are not alone. I'm going through it for sure myself too. And one thing that I know can be deeply supportive is feeling like we can be held through change. Like there's a place of support for us to go. Where we can renew ourselves and connect to the fullness within us so that we can go out and meet the change with a sense of resilience in all of the parts of who we are. So this practice is really designed to offer that cocoon of nourishment and support, a place within you that you can imagine and create to help feel that sense of safety and nourishment within. So you're going to maybe need about 15 minutes for this practice, and you might take yourself somewhere where you won't be distracted if that's possible. If not, just create a little space for yourself where you're going to feel cozy and comfortable. Maybe you get a bunch of blankets and some pillows to put around you, or maybe you light a candle and do whatever feels like it will help create a really sacred, nourishing space for yourself. Get a glass of water, and you can pause this video if you want to set yourself up, and then maybe you want to turn off the notifications on your phone so you won't be distracted for the next 15 minutes. And once you're ready, we're going to begin this practice together. We're actually going to start by orienting around the room and the space that you're in. So before we even begin, just take a moment to let yourself look around the space that you're in, letting your eyes take in the room and maybe noticing what they're drawn to. Are there particular colors or textures or an object that you like to look at? And just allowing whatever catches your attention and feels good to look at, for your eyes to rest there for a moment. Let yourself really take that in. And if there's a window nearby, maybe you look outside and let your eyes take in what you see there. Just noticing whatever feels like your eyes want to look at. And then as you complete this just orientation to the space that you're in, bringing your awareness back to your body, noticing if anything shifted or if anything settled already from just that small practice of orienting to the space that you're in. And beginning to bring your awareness to you, to your body, to yourself. And if it feels good to you, I invite you to close your eyes. And if you'd rather keep them open, you're welcome to do that. Maybe just soften your gaze and lower it down in front of you gently. I'm going to keep my eyes closed. So if you have yours open, you might see mine closed. And just begin to let your awareness settle in you, like snowflakes in a snow globe, gently floating down, allowing your attention softly, softly to start resting on you. Maybe feeling the sense of gravity of your body pushing down on the surface you're resting on. Noticing what that feels like. Maybe becoming aware of the place where your feet meet the floor, or whatever surface they're resting on, and noticing what that sensation feels like. Perhaps even sensing how beneath the floorboards of where you are is this beautiful earth that is holding you up, that is creating a sense of ground beneath you. Just noticing what it's like to have that much stability underneath of you. Layers and layers of earth and sediment and rocks and bones, and all the way down to a hot magma core. There is this magnificence just beneath your feet that is holding you. It's here for you. And then maybe noticing your breath, letting your awareness rest on that natural rise and fall, the natural rhythm that your breath takes all on its own. Just resting your awareness there. And letting that breath guide you more deeply into yourself. Noticing as you start connecting within you, if there are places in your body that feel good. Maybe they feel grounded and solid. Or perhaps they feel alive and flowing. At ease, or maybe even just neutral. Noticing what within you today, in this moment, feels good. Letting your awareness rest there. Take that in. Noticing what it feels like for you today. And then perhaps noticing if there are places within you that feel more challenging. Maybe they're tense, tight, raw, complex. anything that's a little more difficult to be with, letting your awareness visit that place or those places within you, and allowing yourself to say, hi, hello, I see you. You're welcome here. It's okay to be what you're feeling right now. I see you. And then inviting your awareness to shift back to those places within your body that feel grounded or alive or easeful. Resting your attention there. And perhaps noticing how both can be here. Both can be here at the same time. Just letting that be true. And then maybe taking a moment to acknowledge the wholeness of you, the full sense of yourself that contains all the many parts of you. Noticing that wholeness of you and really acknowledging that you, that whole sense of yourself. Offering yourself some gratitude for showing up, for being with this practice, for being with yourself in this way right now. Really giving yourself some celebration and affirmation, acknowledgement and support. I see you. Thank you. I'm grateful for you. And then inviting yourself in your imagination to sense that around you are these beautiful silk threads starting to weave a nourishing and comfortable, cozy, supportive cocoon made of all the things that feel incredibly beautiful, replenishing, and supportive for you. Noticing these threads weaving around you and how comfortable and soft they are. How safe and secure you feel held within them. And as this cocoon weaves around you, noticing what it's like to feel held. Can you let yourself feel held? Maybe you notice what that's like inside your body. And if it's challenging, acknowledging that and welcoming that too. That's more than normal, and it's okay. If it's available to you to really let yourself rest into this cocoon, letting some of your weight go, really allowing yourself to feel held up and supported by the structure of this soft, cozy, beautiful space that is here just for you. And then maybe noticing if there's anything else that would feel especially nourishing for you right now in your imagination to offer to yourself or to hear. Maybe there's words of wisdom you need to hear that would feel so nourishing. Just allowing yourself a moment to receive them. And again, noticing if that's challenging, that's okay as well. Sometimes receiving can be hard. Just acknowledging that, welcoming that, and seeing if you can let 1 or 2% in. Whatever would feel nourishing and supportive to you. And allowing yourself to fill up on this sensation. Letting it into your cells. Maybe all the way down to your bones. And taking a few deep breaths. Really letting that fill up within you. And as you let this in, letting yourself know that you can return to this place anytime you need. And you can carry the sensation within you forward from this visualization. You're holding this in your cells. And you can come back anytime. Taking a moment to thank this cocoon and share some appreciation in whatever way you'd like to. And noticing in your imagination that it's going to unravel a bit in a supportive way, inviting you back to your physical body. Noticing gently how you arrive back in. Noticing perhaps the points of contact where you're resting on the floor, the couch, or a chair that you're sitting in. Noticing that support's still there for you too, right there. Maybe noticing your feet on the ground. Taking a few deep breaths in and out. carrying this sensation with you. And slowly, as you're ready, beginning to bring your awareness back to the space where you are, letting yourself know you can return anytime. And perhaps it will feel good if you want to open your eyes and close them again, and then open them so you slowly come back to the space, and perhaps you just look around the room again, noticing what your eyes want to see, noticing what catches your attention and feels good to let your awareness rest on. Noticing the sense of your body in the room, the space around you. Taking some time, letting yourself integrate, marinate with the sensations you just experienced, and knowing you can come back anytime you need to this practice, and that also those feelings and that sense of support exists within you. And we can visit those places and through some of those practices of letting that sensation of what it's like to feel held come into the body. And something that also can be a really short practice throughout the day is to perhaps notice your feet on the ground for 10 to 15 seconds, or notice how you're held up by the earth, just in the middle of the day, whenever it feels good. Or maybe noticing when you're in a chair, how you're held by the chair, letting feelings of support come into your body and letting them be something you focus on for 20, 30 seconds so that you can register that sensation in your nervous system and in your brain. And I hope that created some sense of replenishment and renewal and support for you within you. And I am wishing you so much beauty and so much care and love and grace for yourself, especially in these times of change. I hope this offers a little space for you to go be with whatever you need to be with today. And I welcome anything you want to share with me about how that practice was for you. Please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm so here for that. Sending so much love and lots of support and replenishment for your day. Mwah.